Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope you're all having a lovely day. I don't follow New York State news very closely anymore because I no longer live there, and my business will be out of the state by, I believe, early next week. However, since I was looking up how the right to repair bill was butchered in New York State, and I was looking at different news outlets and what they were posting on it, and admittedly looking for one of the interviews I had done today, I came across an article that I thought was interesting. It says here that lawmakers voted in favor of a $32,000 pay raise for themselves. This is from News 10. Just in time for the holidays, state lawmakers are granting themselves a gift in the shape of a $32,000 raise. The bill passed in both houses on Thursday. Currently, lawmakers are at a base pay of $110,000. How many of you make $110,000? The pay increase will make lawmakers in New York the highest paid in the nation. Also, how many of you get to vote on your own pay raises in the middle of an upcoming recession? As interest rates go up, as unemployment goes up, as business revenue goes down, they are voting to give themselves a raise. Wouldn't it be great if I could just vote to give myself a raise? Or I could just say, I have less customers, I have less income, I have less money, I'm just going to pay myself more. Because why not give myself a 20 or 30% raise when the economy's going to shit in my own home state? I mean, this is so fundamentally disconnected and disjuncted from reality. Now, there is a point in this article that some people may find interesting, which is that they are now putting a cap on outside income. So they are going to be putting a cap of $35,000 on outside income, which is interesting. There's currently no cap, but this bill will cap it at $35,000. That means that you cannot be, in office and then be getting paid $800,000 a year to work at some other company, and then just so happen to really push for bills or laws or amendments to laws that are beneficial to that company that pays you $800,000 a year. I understand where they're going from with that. However, if you're the type of person who is that corrupt that you're just going to be taking money in exchange for creating laws that benefit the people giving you money, you're probably going to come up with an interesting way to arrange that so that it just doesn't show up on your W-2, so that it's not very obvious when you go to file your taxes. If you're smart enough to become a politician that schemes everybody out of money by getting reelected repeatedly while simultaneously passing laws that screw over your constituents, you're probably smart enough to figure out how to get paid under the table. So as much as I kind of think that's cool in theory, that's really overshadowed here by the concept that you're able to vote in your own 20 to 30% salary increase during a fucked up economy. And the thing that just strikes me the most here is that this is right around the time that they were destroying the bill that I worked for 7 years. So as I mentioned this morning, the governor and the legislature took the bill that we have been working on for 7.5 years and absolutely and utterly butchered it. They just took it out back and shot it in the side of the head. And then right after they did that, they decided to vote themselves in a 10 to 30% salary increase. I don't know how to put this. Words cannot express how much I hate these people. I'm fairly certain that maybe if I knew another language, I'd be able to do it. But in the language of English, again, truly, words cannot express how much I despise these human beings. Like, they consistently and repeatedly fuck over their own constituents. And then they give themselves a fucking raise while everybody else is dealing with an economic downturn, losing their jobs, getting fucked by inflation. Like, good job, New York State. Good fucking job. Very good. Well done, you pieces of shit. You have to understand that this is a state that is so broke that they have to create ridiculous laws that when you ask them what they are, they can't even tell you what they are, because if they told you what they were, you'd be able to obey them and not get fined. This is a state that's so broke that they asked me for an amount of money that was literally 3 more zeros more than what they were actually entitled to on the end of it. And at the end of the day, that fucking state is able to have their own legislatures vote to give themselves a 30% raise. Absolute fucking clowns, bro. We are going to destroy a bill that helps protect consumer rights that we've been working on for 7 years. And at the end of it, we're going to give ourselves more money, because we're able to vote for that. Well, guess what? I'm able to vote too. You know what myself and my business voted for? We voted to never give you money again. That's what we voted for. We voted to never give you fucks money ever again. And that's one thing that's going to allow me to smile a lot more into 2023. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.